and posting to some different platforms, and then we'll be giving it a go. So let's just double check everything's working. Okay, so just doing some sound checks, testing the balance of everything at this point. Just want to see how it all sounds. All right, now is this working? Okay, says it is, but I don't see it, which is a wee bit worrisome. Am I live or not? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. All right, I see it now. Okay. Okay, and give a check over here. Just trying to check the music, and it's so hard because I can hear it through the computer, so turn that off for a second. Okay, but while I'm talking, I think that's fine though. I think that's good. Okay, so we won't worry about that. Okay. Perfect. And let's give this a share. Just take a minute or two to get it all going. And we'll be up and ready. Okay. Okay, it's done. Looking good. So put the link in there. Thanks. I'm trying to put some effort in, trying to keep it consistent and do lots of stuff. So I appreciate it. Oh, that's a terrible screenshot that it saved. Whatever, we'll work with it. Okay, that's the YouTube one we'll post, and then we will add a link for Twitch as well. Try to advertise and get some people. Okay. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but we'll just share, copy, and hopefully that'll link someone at some point. Paste. Go away, please stop being in the way. Okay, all right. I think we're updated everywhere. So we'll close that off because I can see that one in the program, and we'll leave YouTube on my tablet so that I can check what's going on YouTube, and we'll see if anyone, if some people show up. Maybe, who knows? Okay. No thanks, YouTube Premium. I'm okay. All right, so we've got the infamous strawberry dress. It's been really popular, kind of viral lately. So I thought I'd jump on that while it's still trending. And we'll give it a bit of a redesign, because for me, it's not actually a dress I would wear. It's pretty, it's cute, it's romantic, but there's a couple things about it that I personally, I wouldn't wear this dress. The neckline's too low. It would look very, it would be a very different style of dress on me. I'm not a huge fan of the red strawberries on the pink, but I can work with the two colors in a more limited capacity. We'll kind of go over some different options. And then, like, I think the sleeves are too big. I think it's kind of lumpy around the waist. I like the concept. I love that it caught everyone's attention. I'm just going to do a redesign the way I would have designed this dress if I'd done it. So I went through and I sketched a couple, kind of hold it up to the different cameras, a couple different, just idea sketches as to how I might do it differently. So we're going to pick one of these and then give it a design. So I think the one I like the best is I like this kind of Grecian style crisscross, and like, I've got to get rid of those sleeves. They're too much with all of the tulle for me. I love the ruffle at the bottom. Don't get me wrong, that part's amazing. So we'll keep that. And I don't know, I was thinking about putting maybe more structure at the top, like something more of a bustier style kind of top. And the company, I think it's Lyrica Matoshi, something like that. I post a link when I post this for real. Who does this dress? They actually do like some tulle dresses that have more of a bustier style bodice. So it's totally within realm of the type of dresses this designer actually makes. For this one, we're just gonna mix it up and kind of see, go from there. I did a couple ones that I didn't like, with kind of, I guess, just too much going on. So we're gonna kind of mostly ignore those. I thought I was gonna lean towards the bustier, but I think I'm keeping that kind of crisscross top and just loosening it up and just losing some of the stuff. So we'll work from that and see how we go. Okay. We'll give our girl the same kind of hairdo or whatever, and kind of keep it similar. Oh, this lighting is very harsh with the shadow. I wonder if I can make that a little toned down. Just tone down the light. Is that any better? A little bit, maybe. Well, we'll leave it at that. I think that's less crazy bright. And then what's this one doing? Oh no, that's just dimmed it up, and we'll keep that one bright. I don't know if that one's even working at all. It's my little mini ring light. Okay, oh, that feels really yellow now, though. Okay, what have we got? Something more blue? That feels a little less yellow. Okay, and then we'll bump it up a time or two just because more brightness. Okay, so let's give this girl a look here. Yeah, well, maybe we'll keep the same pose just so that it's clear kind of what she's doing. Now, I'm trying not to lean forward into my other camera because it's just gonna catch the top of my head like it always does, and it drives me nuts. So, give her a head. She's got kind of some hair flowing that way, but that's fine. Don't worry about that. And we'll give her a nice kind of fashion design silhouette too. Skinny that up a bit, honestly. Okay. So, what did I want to do? Similar kind of neckline. I'm just going to raise the décolletage a wee bit because, again, like I said, that kind of below the bust one is too low for me. I'd have to wear like a special bra or no bra, and it would just be, it wouldn't look as nice as it does on this model. Let's put it that way. So let's actually raise that up. So we will keep the nice wide neck though. That's nice. But we will just kind of draw this down a little bit higher. Like that. Okay. Then we're going to, now I think honestly I'm just going to kind of make it a little bit of a gathered up here so that it's kind of bunched up the way it is over here. She's got it very kind of, not ruched, but like gathered. So we'll keep that. And Oh no, I want to get the same kind of pose where she's leaning back, so how do I want to do this? This part kind of needs to be like that. And then it should definitely be kicked out at the hip here. Now I don't want her that turned to the side though, so maybe I need to readjust this. Yeah, because I need her hips. Her hips are actually to the left of her, and I'm drawing them to the right of her, which is why she doesn't look like she has the same balance as in the original drawing there. So let's just refix that so that her hips actually do end up left of her center of gravity instead of right. That looks better already. I don't know if you can tell that it's more where it's supposed to be. Now I want most of the volume on this side, like in the sketch. Sorry, not the sketch, the photograph. And then we'll try to keep it loose and floofy. Now I know one of the things I wanted to do was add the strawberry print in the waistband here, so I might actually, I had it on my sketch with a little bit of the strawberry print at the bottom of the ruffle, but I might do a mid-tier ruffle instead. Kind of do one layer of the strawberry and then a layer of the pink. So that might work. It's dark enough. A little bit hard to see. I wonder if I up the brightness, if it'll be easier for you guys to see or harder. Is that better? I feel like that is better, so maybe I'll just ignore the fact that the shadows are really annoying. Alright, yeah, because I think that's easier to see. Okay, so actually I really like this pose now. That looks cute. Cute? I can speak English, I promise. Okay, now I love these little stringy bow ties. I think that's cute, so we'll keep that. And I think I need to adjust how her bust is working here because I kind of made it a little too sketchy. There we go, that'll work. Some of the extra marks. Now she's gonna have her hand here, so we're kind of just moving the flip, and then she's got her other knee sticking out here, which is an interesting kind of thing to have going on. No, I hate these shoes. Oh my god, they're like this awful vintage kind of traditional shoe cut. We don't cut shoes like this anymore because it doesn't fucking work. It's the easiest way. People used to cut shoes like this because it's the easiest way to do it out of one piece of material. You actually don't need two separate pieces, where if you cut shoes, I'll actually sketch it out for you. If you cut shoes the way we modernly cut shoes, like heels and stuff, you actually need two separate pieces because the shoe looks like this if you curve it around, and so you can't draw the whole piece, and you need to cut this piece separately. I don't know if you can see that. So that's why we do it nowadays with that extra seam down the middle on the inside of the shoe, because otherwise it looks like this and it looks awful because it doesn't fit the foot, because human feet are very curved. So anyway, if you ever wanted to know, that's why there's an extra seam on the inside of a shoe. But we will keep her some cute little... I might even put her in sandals, so I feel like this is a cute summer dress. Now... I kind of want to show more of her foot. It's not too bad, though. I feel like I'm missing out the opportunity to draw her foot, though, if I keep it behind the other foot. Just change the angle slightly. No, that's the wrong position now, it looks like. I guess that could still be on the ground. I liked it better before though, and that's a shame. Okay. Let's, yeah, I think that's fine. Let's give her some hands here. Now, what am I doing ruffle-wise? I feel like I've drawn it with only the one ruffle, so maybe I better just keep to that, but I could probably add one in. Have to give it some extra blue flares. But maybe that would help with all the people who love the original so much if I keep an extra level of floof, just so that it doesn't that doesn't get too boring. Do all the little details around the ruffles. We're going to be inking this, so I'm not super worried about all of the getting everything exactly perfect. But that looks good. Actually, yeah, I like that with the second layer of ruffles. I think that does work. Yeah, and that gives it that really super romantic feel, which the whole dress is about. Now, waistband. Again, she's got these two cute little bows, so we'll keep those. She's got really big ones, but I don't know if that's super what I want. Oops, that string was a little too long. Or too thick. And another bow. Now, again, I wanted to do a little crissy cross here because I think that's a little bit cuter even. Not actually connecting there. Okay, and then I really tried to add the ruffle at the top here, like repeatedly. I did it on all of these stupid drawings, and I just actually don't mind it on this one, but I do not like that ruffle on the neckline of any of these, so I'm just gonna leave it off. It's just, I added a extra ruffle at the bottom, so that's where that ruffle went. And then yeah, I'm not doing sleeves, so this one's, like, honestly, that's pretty much the dress. Let's finish off her arms. Forward a little bit. That's a little bit too angled. It looks like she's holding it up, and it's supposed to be a very, very relaxed pose. Actually, I think her arm needs to be a little bit skinnier overall there to fit the rest of the sketch. Oh, I see the problem. I've drawn her bust here and her shoulder all the way out to the edge, and so it looks like that one shoulder is just way, way too big. So let's adjust that. That's a bit better, I think. There we go. Looks a little bit more natural now. just got her hands really really open here, which is a tricky thing to draw. I don't know if I can do it justice, honestly. So we'll kind of, maybe we'll try one more time, and then we might change that hand pose just to make it a little bit better. That's better already, honestly. Just less detail. Oh, see, I shouldn't have added that. That didn't help. Let's give it some more fingertips. So much of drawing is figuring out what's relevant and what's not to keep. I don't know about that hand. That's a little bit special, isn't it? Well, well, it's not the worst. We gotta ink it later anyway, so we'll leave it for now. And now this hand, I just wanted to be grabbing some of the skirt behind her there, so I think that works, which is why it's kind of yanked up a little bit on the side. Well, it's kind of all makes sense. Hair, or do something reasonable, thank you. Okay, let's give her face and some hair. Oh no, I can't handle this. God damn it! I thought I could. I can't live with that. Let's try again. Also, it was a little bit too long, so let's try again, starting higher. And let's just do it more the way I would normally do this. It looks a little bit more clutched, like it's less loose, but it also looks less bad. So we'll stick with that for now. Hair and face. Now I drew a really kind of round face here, and I think this model actually has a pretty, well, she has a pretty heart-shaped face, I'd say. So let's now I've tilted her head a different direction, but I like it, so I'm going to stick with it. Well, that's a bit too big of a head, isn't it, though? Yeah, let's smallen that up. Okay. I don't know, that mouth kind of got away from me there. Might have to redo that one. Probably live with that. No, I cannot live with that. God damn it. As soon as I put the nose on, it looks awful. Let's just redo those lips, I think. Let's try to give her more of a real face structure here, because I'm failing at just freehanding it. Very modern, straight brows. technically I can just erase all of this pencil after I've inked it, but I don't like working over the sketch lines, so I'll get rid of some of them. So it looks a little smirky here. I guess I can deal with. Let's fix her hair though. I made her forehead too big there. Let's try to slender that down with a bit more hair. Yeah, I think I can live with that. The model's actually a little bit more darker in the brow, but I think that works. Don't touch your nose, Natasha. I wanted to touch your nose, but I'm gonna ruin it if I do. So just don't. She does have a little bit of hair kind of resting on her shoulders, so we'll just do a little bit of that. It's getting a little too big. Straighten that out. That might be too big too. Yeah, I can work with that. Feet almost might be too big. I think they're within the realm of reason though. She does need some cute shoes. Let's do some little sandals with a cute little strawberry on them. Kind of pull back that kind of fun, childish kind of effect that the whole dress actually has. Cute. Maybe a little ankle strap, because why not? Put a little good ankle strap. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to move on to inking now. I think that's pretty much what I want. How's my ink? Still good. Can never get these open because the ink dries so tight. Oh god, and I got it all over my hand. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Where's some Kleenex? That'll do. Paper towel or Kleenex. Always a good idea to keep handy when you're doing art. You never know what's gonna get everywhere. Yeah, and then all over my page too. Great. Joy. Okay. Okay, did I succeed in this? Now I feel like I watered this down the last time I used it. Is it still watered down? Or no? Okay, that looks decent. Oh yeah, it looks really good. Okay. Working with ink always scares me because I always feel like I'm going to spill it and ruin everything, but in general it's usually fine. As long as you don't touch your hand to everything when it's got ink on it. Oh, I haven't, this is a new sketchbook. It's just a cheap little sketchbook, but it's new. I haven't used it before, and I definitely haven't inked in it before, and it's a little bit gritty on the nib, which makes sense because it has a little bit of texture to it. So, is this working, or is it just not working on the page? No, we're just out of ink. Okay, fair. Ink. Actually, ink up the pen a bit more so it'll last longer. A little too globulary. Honestly, I just need to water down this ink more. Oh! We did not want to do... Oh, and I ruined it. At least she has black hair, so I guess she's going to have black hair right up there. Wow, okay, well, drama. That was not what I wanted. I guess she really, really has black hair. That's why you don't put too much ink on your goddamn nib, so that it doesn't drip off and ruin everything. God damn. Okay, how liquid is this ink? Okay, well, yeah, no, her hair gets to fall onto her face more now. I am struggling with this. I don't know if it's the paper or the ink today or what. Let me practice one. Okay, see, the paper is killing me. Okay, so I don't even know if I can do a whole sketch in this ink with this nib on this paper, but I guess I'm committed now, so I'll keep going. There we go. I'm kind of getting a handle on how to handle it. Oh, I'm mad about that big ink blot. Oops, I extended that side of her mouth way too far. Yeah, oh, it's fucking weird. Damn it, I wish I hadn't done that. Okay, well, maybe we can fix it with some color. Once she has some color on her lip and it doesn't look like teeth, it might look a bit better. Well, I hope this whole thing doesn't turn out like a disaster when it's done. It did start nicely. But yeah, I mean, this is just a casual sketch for me, so I'm not super worried, which is why I didn't bother to test out the materials on the paper. If I was doing something for real, I would make sure I knew the materials would actually work together. Like I'm also going to be doing some colored ink, watercolor style coloring on this, and so I didn't test that either. I presume I'll probably put an extra sheet behind it so it doesn't completely soak through. But yeah, if it was something important, I would definitely have wanted to test how the watercolor works with this paper and doesn't wrinkle up too much or just get too weak and fragile. I do like the way her skirt, the lines of her skirt came out. I think my pen nib is getting a bit clogged up here. Let's see if cleaning it off has any fucking effect. This one will be looking nicer. Let's give that a try. Gotta be careful, I've got black on my finger now, so I don't want to touch the page with that finger. I'm like, what are my other fingers doing? But they're currently okay. Oh yeah, that's working a bit nicer. I feel like it picked up a couple fibers from the page and was causing some trouble in that regard. Oh, I'm mad that I extended her mouth that wide. It wasn't what I can actually deal with it, but it wasn't what I wanted it to do, which is frustrating. All the little ruffle details. Oops, I kind of forgot there was 2 layers there. Let's go a little bit. I don't know how much that one actually even makes sense for what's going on with the rest of the skirt here, but we'll work with it. That's better, yeah. This pen is working a lot nicer after I use some cleaner on it. I don't know what the cleaner is, if it's alcohol or what. I suppose I should keep a lid on it in case it is something volatile that's going to evaporate on me. Okay, now I haven't drawn any little strawberries, but I suppose I should, because otherwise when I go to color them, I'm not going to know what I'm doing. So a couple in the waistband here. This is such a heavy detail area, it's kind of hard to get them in, but we'll do a couple. Maybe do one more here. Okay. And then we'll do some more visible ones down on the ruffle. I was worried I wouldn't be able to draw strawberries, but I feel like these actually do look like strawberries, which is nice. Try to remember that not all of them are going to be entirely visible. There we go. I think that's a totally reasonable level of strawberries in a way such that I would actually wear this dress if it was pink with strawberries instead of strawberries with pink. Let's say that anyway. Okay, well, let's give her a couple. Oh, hey, work, pen, please. Come on, I just need like a little bit to do some gathers here. Yeah, that's probably all I want, honestly. Maybe some more clarity that these are also ruffled as hell. There we go. Yeah, I think I like that. We'll move on to coloring now. Okay, and cleaning off. I might have to go actually wash off my hands because otherwise I'm worried I'm going to ruin everything the way. Oh wait, I should probably color in her hair with the black ink so that it's all consistent at least. What do I want to do though? Do I want to? The fact that I smushed it in means it looks different than if I did literally anything else with it, so. I'll leave the black ink open so I can do a... Hey, that cleaned up really nicely. I didn't even bother to really clean this yet. I think I'll use a brush and use the black ink and try to do it that way. Instead of the pen nib, which failed me. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go wash my hands. Okay, we're back. Hands are clean. Let's grab the inks and a brush or two. I've got my nice inks. I love these. What am I gonna need? Pink, red, some some orange and yellow for skin tones. The more closer to white the color is, the more it needs to be shaken up. Like this pink and red are both pretty much fine already. But the yellow like really has a section where it sticks in the bottle. Oh, I will need green. I'm like, I don't need green for those, but yes, strawberries require green. And again, the green, I don't know if you can see, but it really gets stuck. White, I will definitely need white for this one, and that one's very bad for sticking. Brown I'll want for skin tones. And then I'm going to reuse the black ink I already have, which I just closed the lid on for some reason. Why did I do that? Instead of the black ink here, just to make sure it matches. Otherwise it might look kind of funny. Oh, now I opened it and got my hands all inky again. God damn. Okay, brush. No, wait, water jar. Water jar. I love these cute little jars I just got them. I don't use jars for anything. I hate drinking out of jars. But these ones say love on them. They're cute. And they're the perfect size for little paint jars for me. And they're the perfect size to put homemade ice cream in for little single serve ice creams. Which I usually make salted caramel or marshmallow. And so those are always really nice. Now I need a pretty small paint brush because everything is pretty small. Oh, except for that big pink section. So I want a pretty big paintbrush. Yeah, for the big section. Okay, let's start with her hair, I guess. Just, I'm so nervous about her hair, but it looks bad right now. So let's try to fix it. Let's try to fix it. Let's do a test hair, honestly, because I'm nervous about that hair. Small brush, a little bit of black goes a long way. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, but yeah, that looks better. That looks more like a hair. Like a painted. Now let's try to, I guess, leave some highlight in here just to kind of make it more interesting. I mean, not that much highlight, but yeah, this is much easier to work with than the nib too, because the paper is so thick. Oh, I didn't put anything behind it. That's okay. There's nothing else in this book right now. I'm not worried if it leaks through to the second page. I will survive. Yeah, that's better because it's giving me more of a kind of variation in the color by doing it with the brush instead of just flat. Very flat. Can I pick up some more from that? Nope. Let's grab some more water and some more ink. India ink is actually diluted with water in the first place, so you can use water with it. Not worry too much about making it all perfect because I kind of do want that variation in it. Oh, I may have dropped in her cheekbone a little too much there. There we go, that'll work. Get some more variation there. what have I done to the side of her face here? Along with her mouth that's fucking weirdly shaped. Oh, I'm just not pleased with that at all. Gah. Okay, her hair I fixed. Don't know what I'm doing about her overall face shape, though. I think there's... something to be done about that, but maybe I can fix that with color. Okay, I think we're done with black for now, because obviously I wouldn't normally use black for anything, because it's such a harsh color, and if you use a very, very dark shade of brown, or charcoal, it almost always looks better than black for most purposes. Unless you are actively trying to do something cartoony with, you know, that kind of style. But she's got the black outline already, so I didn't really need the black hair. But it looks good, so... Well, it works. I don't know, I might have to go and touch it up a bit more. For now, we'll leave it. And move on to... What shall we move on to? Let's move on to... Oh, I've got to decide what I'm doing. So if I do a pink wash with the white, it's very opaque. So if I try to wash it over all these little strawberries, it'll actually start to cover up the black outline, which I quite like the black outline. So let's maybe just start with some skin tone so that I don't have to think about what I'm doing with the dress yet. Why do now what you can put off for later? Okay, skin tone, red. Red later for the strawberries. Now, her skin tone in this picture is very washed out, but I feel like the actual model's skin tone is a little bit darker because, I don't know, she looks maybe Latino or something. So we'll keep that flare, especially with that nice black hair. Okay, now let's clean off this brush that had the black ink in it so that it's not leaking black into my water. And I'm gonna need a new Kleenex. Let's do True Dead. Let's grab a piece of paper towel. Go. Okay, let's not drag my sleeve through the ink. That'd be not so great. Start with a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, brown, and a bunch of yellow. I could do this on camera. Maybe be a little bit more interesting than the nothing you can see otherwise. So we're just trying to make a peach with brown. How does that look? That's too dark though. Let's maybe water it down a bit. And then I'm trying to avoid adding white to it, but I might add some white to it. I feel like the white's cheating. But at the end of the day, it looks good, who cares? It's way too yellow there. Too yellow again. This one was way better, but I'm gonna have to add white to it, aren't I? I feel like I did this without using white at all previously, and I like it better because it doesn't look so opaque, but it What do I need? I need a little bit more pinky red in there. Just try a little bit longer. This is like the worst possible sheet to be doing this on. It's so fucking tiny. I'm using this little tiny sheet. I need a bigger one. I'll use this one here. Okay, so too yellow. Let's add some red. Is dangerous because it overadds really quickly. These are very, very yellow. Oh, actually, that's drying not to terrible color, honestly. Is that kind of what I want? It's too yellow. Okay, let's lean away from the yellow. Let's add more orange. And then water it down. Yes, that orange helped a bunch. Let's add more orange. That's not too bad. A little bit more pink, maybe? Gonna be very red. Yeah, way too much. It's not the worst. Oh, I don't mind that one. It's pretty diluted. Let's add some excess water into here. Try to dilute them up. Oh yeah, that's better when now it's diluted. Like that. Yeah, I think I'll work with that. Oh, see, I got black on the side of the page up there. That's so annoying. Ooh, and I can see I had a big water droplet hanging off this brush, which you probably can't see because of gravity and the camera's above the brush. Just to remove that so it doesn't cause me grief. Now, I'm so used to leaning directly over anything I'm working on. So it's very frustrating to have to remind myself to sit back and not stick my face 2 inches from whatever it is I'm doing. Okay, good. I picked up more color there because I wanted it darker under her chin. Not on her chin. God damn it. And that worked. So that's good. Show a little bit more color in her face there. Bit of shadowing going on in her face there. Yeah, okay, I'm pleased with this now. I got there without using the white paint because honestly, the white ink, I'm using white paper. Like, there should be no reason I ever need to use white ink. It's just up the translucency, and the white paper shows through as white, more white. So that arm's a little bit dark compared to the rest of her. Yeah, a little bit more on the face. Ooh, I don't know if I like what I just did there. Let's just try to blend out all of her face. Again, I still don't know why the shape of her head ended up weird at the end there, but I'm in love with it. Okay, legs. They're suddenly pale again. Thanks, ink. And we're dark again. Cool, that's just what I wanted. 2 completely different shades for the same area of skin. Just great. Darken that one up a little bit. Okay, I think that's fine. I don't know, her face looks... She tried to add shading, just ruined it. But now I've got color inside her eye. I'll have to just color the eyes in. Pretty much what I was planning on doing anyways. I think I may have to go over this again with the ink pen to kind of fix the shape of her face. Presuming I can fix the shape of her face. Well, we'll hope. Okay, let's see, I'm still nervous to actually go to the pink. But let's do it. Let's start with the nice pink color anyway, and it's super, super light. So honestly, it's really just water with the tiniest drop of pink. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and I'm not using the white on this, so let's just do a wash of this. Yeah, that's the right color. Oh, I could use a larger brush. Let's switch it up. That might be too much water on the page just because this because this is not watercolor paper by any means. It is just, that's actually not enough pink, which is very surprising. That's way too much. Cool. Okay, let's just try to blend that out and try to get rid of some of it. Just blend it all the way down. We're going to work quickly because the ink actually dries really goddamn fast if you're not paying attention, or even if you are, it can be a bit of a problem. So let's just put it where we want it. Try to move that color around. I did not want it to be that kind of purpley toned pink, but I guess it's okay if it's just on the shadowy part. Who knows? Whatever. Most of it's the right color. Yeah, it's very purple. Maybe if I just blot it slightly. Try to get some of that purple out of there before it sets. Okay, I got a little bit out. Oh yeah, and the paper is definitely rippling, which is fine. That's pretty much what I expected. Let's use some of this. Oops, too much water. I mean, the nice thing about this dress is that it's so girly. Like, it's just it's pink, and it looks like something it looks like something I would have worn, honestly, and adored as a child, the original. So I did want to keep that kind of feel to it, and I feel like the pink shoes with the strawberries on it, that really helps hold on to that kind of feeling. But yeah, this is coming together really nicely. All I've really got to do at this point is just the strawberries. Okay, now she has red lipstick. I was just about to go put pink lipstick on her, but she has red lipstick in the picture, so we'll keep that. Actually, her eyes look fine. I don't think I'm going to worry about. Ugh, except for that one's skin tony and the other one isn't, which is very, very frustrating because now I'm going to have to just skin tone both of them, which I didn't want to do. There we go. Now they look the same at least. God. Okay, and oh, I already have red pulled out, so let's do that. Yeah, and we'll do the green on top because I'd rather have. Now the red I don't really need to dilute. I just need to make sure it's the right consistency. Got little strawberries. Oh, those are turning out very pink. That's funny. Make sure they look red. Make sure the red is strong enough that they look red and not pink. And stop getting sloppy, Natasha. Keep it in the lines. I'm fucking preschool here. Now see, I can see it's turning kind of pink there, so I'm going to pick up more red and try to prevent that. There we go. I think that looks pretty cute. Oh, can't forget this one. Oops, that leaked into her shoe. That's okay, we'll survive. That's why you gotta be careful working wet before something is dry. Kind of fucked her whole little foot over. Now it looks sloppy. That brush. Try to make it look more even. Okay, the only thing left I got to do is the green, but I am gonna, oh, and her lips. I am gonna wait until the red is fully dry for the green, because as you just saw, if it's not, it can end up really running and causing weird problems. Okay, I want to see if I can leave a little bit of a, that's not really where I wanted it. A little bit of a shine. I'm trying not to screw that up by making it more, but I think that's better overall. I don't know, her face is wonky in general. Okay, so we're gonna leave that. Let's actually try to fix the shape of her face now that the only thing I'm waiting on is the green. And then she's pretty much done. The green will make this whole thing pop though more, so excited to see that. Now I am going to be doing at least one more live stream tonight. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It might be more coloring like this for the collection. Or it might be something different. I have a bunch of videos I've planned to film, so there will be something coming through now. Okay, let's fix your face, honey. I wouldn't normally lean this close with the camera, but I just need to get it done right. That's so much better already. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just got to get right up right up close in there for it to work, and then we're back in fucking business. Okay, just a little bit more wait for the bread to dry. And like I said, ink dries quickly, so this one's almost done. How cute. Okay. Yeah, so we went from kind of the mix of sketches, which is now a mess because I always end up making my pre-sketches a mess of coloring inks, but what can I say? But yeah, I think that's, honestly, for my money, I would rather have, oh, I missed a little strawberry up there, I'll add that. I would rather have something that's a little bit, this is just a little bit more wearable in terms of, for me. And again, some of that is due to the physical choices on the dress. Like, I would not be able to wear something that low cut. I would have to have it altered to be more like this. And also some of it is just due to, I just personally think that sequin strawberries overall is too much for me. It would not be my style, let's say that. But there's lots of girls it looks super cute on. I actually like it much better in the black version. And Lyrica Matoshi, I don't remember her name. The designer actually did release an official black strawberry dress too. So if you were like, oh, I want to buy it and I'm willing to pay the money, but I don't like the pink, I want the black one, there's an official black one you can buy now. Which I thought was really smart. You know, obviously the market wanted that, and originally the only black one was a like a Zara or something. It was something definitely not the original designer. Okay, I think those are dry enough to do the green. I don't need very much green because these are the tiniest little strawberries. Is this the smallest brush I have? I think it is. No, do I have the roller one? It's funny because sometimes you actually don't want the smallest brush, because if you have a really high quality bigger brush, it can actually have a smaller tip if they're decent quality. Yeah, see, like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like for these two brushes, this one is bigger but the tip is smaller because this one's kind of fucked up now, and I don't know if it used to be better quality. These are all like the same collection, so probably they're the exact same quality. I've just screwed up this one more. But anyways, my point is that you don't have to go to the tiniest brush to get the tiniest detail. Sometimes it's about just the best quality tip on the brush. Alright, green, let's do it. I'm just going to test the consistency so it doesn't surprise me. Looks good. Just a little bit of green. Yeah, that looks really cute. Add a little bit more to my brush because I want it to be quite vibrant. And this part I really don't have to worry about because the strawberry tops are by their nature a wee bit chaotic. And these inks in general are a little bit opaque, so it will kind of cover over the red to an extent, which I was expecting. Kind of helps everything out. Add some extra. This is where I think I need it. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot you. I still have no idea what the fucking mouth is doing. Maybe if I try to cover it with a bit more ink. Oh, I just keep redoing her mouth. Let's try to fix her lips, and then she's done. Hey, wrong ink. That's not ink at all. It's ink cleaner. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with this. This is pretty much what I wanted to provide a strawberry dress design that I personally would wear, and I personally would wear this. So that's what I wanted to do. Okay, this feels like it's gonna drip on me. I can feel it being wet, which is super dangerous when you're doing super fine detail work like this. So I'm just gonna blot it on a paper towel, make sure it's still right, and get in here real close. I mean, the problem is I screwed up her lips right from the beginning when I drew that edge too fucking long on the left there, and now everything is just a correction for that, and it's not working. I'm just making them look dumber, so I'm going to stop before I ruin them entirely, because I think I can live with the way they are now. She just has wide lips, which is fine. Yeah, I think she's done. Oh, I should have put my name on it first before I fucking put the ink away. It was silly. Actually, maybe I'll use the red. Do that. Can I acquire enough red into my pen to do it? Yes, I can. Okay. Where are we putting it? There we go. Okay. Perfect. That's what I wanted to get done, and she's done. So that's... Oh, I keep dropping this nib into the water, and I really shouldn't do that. I'm just damaging the tip of it. Oh dear. Proper care and cleaning of your nibs. Okay, she is beautiful. I'm going to go eat something, and then I will be, like I said, I will be back for another live stream tonight, because I'm behind like 4 videos of filming because I barely did any live streams this month. So I hope you enjoyed the strawberry dress reimagining. Yeah, join me back again later and I will be doing more. So thanks to anyone who stopped by to give it a watch, and I will see you later. Bye now.